know why. What does each tattoo stand for, and why did you choose to get it, and why there?
Tattoo is a tattoo, it's not a sticker. Nothing is exact. If you want exact, don't get a tattoo.
Unpresentable, maybe unreliable, maybe a little volatile. I can see a person's tattoo, I'm going to think that they don't take their career very seriously.
Connotation of a person having a tattoo, I think, varies from person to person depending on the number of tattoos and the meaning behind them.
I feel like now meaningful tattoos are becoming more popular for younger people.
Today's society has transformed it more into a pop culture statement and a way to express yourself.
Like, tattoos have become a much more accepted part of society.
The whole culture of it's now being more socially acceptable, and it's getting more popular.
People are people, you know? Tattooed or not tattooed, it's just, just a person.
Well, my tattoo, it's a little hot pink line. It just says love and let love, and I believe that I am capable and able to love anybody, and anybody can love me, so that's how I try to live my life.
My tattoo is an artichoke. I like that it's pretty like a flower, but it's not delicate. I like that it has those delicious parts on the outside, and you work through, and there's this difficult part, and all the, sort of representative of the issues in a person.
I have both my grandparents and my mother's birthday, and then I just got stuff that was meaningful to my life.
My grandma was this crazy old Russian broad who used to read me Russian fairy tales, and my favorite one was Ivan and the Firebird, so I got a firebird on my foot for her, and I named it Olga because that was her name.
I have a compass in the middle of my back. That was my first one. And then I have I am here now in Latin on my ribcage. That was my second. Also, I got it kind of to be like a, pick your own direction, go where you need to go, do what you need to do.
But everyone's like, oh, so you're getting that Dave Matthews Band tattoo that you want? I'm like, yeah, and I just went and got it. It was kind of like I got it because I said I would. My parents were not happy that I got a tattoo, but they didn't really care once they saw it because it's beautiful. It's a piece of art on my foot.
Mom is a big hippie, and so she thinks that any tattoos or piercings is self-mutilation. And then I told her what it was, and she said, oh, well, that makes sense.
My father doesn't know I have tattoos. He just doesn't agree with the whole thing of marking your body permanently.
My parents grew up hearing that tattoos were evil. I disagree with that. I think if you have a tattoo, that's fine. I really don't care.
My parents didn't know. My dad actually took me to get my first tattoo and paid for it. So he has tattoos also. So he was really supportive of that.
They all said, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to regret it. That's ridiculous.
I was really gung-ho about it until I got there, and then I started freaking out and was like, this is a terrible idea. I'm not going to do this. This is going to be bad. I almost left.
I wanted one, but I wasn't really sure, so that's why I waited so long.
That's what everyone says, is when you're old, that's going to be gross. I'm like, well, when an old artichoke wrinkles just like an old person. When I'm old, my artichoke will be old. What's so bad about that?
I like them both. I don't really have a favorite, and I don't regret either of them, so.
They all think it's very much like me, like they think it's very fitting to who I am and what I do, so I've never had any negative feedback on it.
It's been 3 years and I don't regret it, and I love it every year, and it's just, it feels like it's part of my body now.
I love tattoos. I want to. I really want one on the back of my neck actually, but I think my parents would really freak out then. Just because my mom would be like, that's so dangerous. It's next to your brain.